men's slalom, vision impaired, run one. The first of two runs on this 9th day of competition. The second run coming up later on. The combined times give us the winners. Giacomo Bertagnoli of Italy and his guide Andrea Ravelli.
This is a nice run.
There's an interesting gate here. It's tight coming onto that final gate. Good work. 46.08, the time to beat. Michael Golas of Poland and his guy Kasper Valasz.
These guys are hawking down the opening section of this run. They are so close with each other. No room for error, and this is fantastic skiing. So dynamic as a pairing.
46.08, the time of Bertagnoli. Oh, and he's in by over half a second. Confirmation then of the men's slalom vision impaired run one results. Golas and Valasz in front, Bertagnoli and Ravelli in second, Eriksson and Smith of Canada in third. Run two to decide the final vision impaired medal. Kalle Eriksson and his guide Sierra Smith.
The dynamic rhythm working beautifully down through this flush.
If he gets down in front, he will win a medal. And he has done it. 1:31.26. Eriksson returns to the podium. Italy's Giacomo Bertagnoli and Andrea Ravelli, the next out of the start gate.
Beautiful skiing there, clean on the edge set, really direct, and a great rhythm.
And here comes Bertagnoli. It's going to be another medal for the Italian. He'll lead the way. It can be no worse than silver. Michael Golas of Poland and his guy Kasper Valasz. Somehow each race of
He's on, he's still good.
He's kept going somehow. Bertagnoli leads. Can Golas take it away? Here comes Golas now, and he has missed it. 0.27, the wrong side of the clock. The medalists in the men's slalom vision impaired. Gold for Italy's Giacomo Bertagnoli and Andrea Ravelli, his guide. Silver for Poland's Michael Golas and his guide Kasper Valasz. And bronze for Canada's Kalle Eriksson and his guide Sierra Smith.
A little bit surprised, super happy because we did a new record for us. 5 medals in 5 races, so it's something that is unbelievable. And I mean, we wanted to finish, with a super run, a super race, and we did it.
Men's slalom standing, the first of the 2 runs on this last day of action of the Paralympic Winter Games 2026. Federico Pellizzari of Italy.
Really beautiful skiing, clean, direct, and just getting off that skiing onto the next. This is quick.
48.11, the time to beat. Oh, he's beaten it by over a second. Pellizzari sends the home fans wild. Alexei Bugayev of the Russian Federation. He is motoring here 1.4 seconds faster than the rest of the field, and he looks like he's going to obliterate the time of Pellizzari. 1.66 seconds, the right side of the clock. So the results of the first run of the men's slalom standing. Alexei Bugayev leads the way by 1.66 from Pellizzari. Seger of France in third. Men's slalom standing, run 2. Robin Kusch of Switzerland, 6th after the first run. He's making use of the better conditions from run 1. 1:32.4. He's in by 2/3 of a second. And Adam Hall of New Zealand, a bronze medalist in the slalom 4 years ago and a gold medalist in Vancouver in 2010. Hall dances from edge to edge, 1:31.73. Oh, he's found the time in the closing turns. Federico Pellizzari of Italy looking for a second medal. It's down to 400. This is going to be mighty close. Oh, he's down! Oh, just had a release.
Oh, no.
The left ski just released. Oh, no, the binding's come off. The binding's broken.
Oh, no.
His binding's broken off the back of the ski. So one remains at the top of the hill that was quicker than everybody else. And it's this man here, Alexei Bugayev. He's got perfect conditions. Visibility is as good as it's been throughout. Bugayev putting on a masterclass of standing slalom skiing, and he's going to take the goal by 2.83 seconds. The Paralympic medalists in the men's slalom standing. Gold to the Russian Federation's Alexei Bugayev, silver to New Zealand's Adam Hall, and bronze to Switzerland's Robin Kusch.
Oh, it was incredible experience for me, especially in these Paralympic Games. It was a lot of obstacles, but I've done it, and in the first games in the row, I had a gold medal. Yeah, I'm happy.
Men's slalom sitting, the first of the two runs of this men's slalom competition. Jeroen Kampschreur of the Netherlands gets the men's slalom sitting underway. Kampschreur has been electric. He's all or nothing. It's gold or DNS. Just getting the worst of the conditions on this finishing pitch. Kampschreur home, 45.27. Next to go, it is Suzuki Takeshi of Japan, the Paralympic Winter Games slalom champion from Sochi in 2014. It's not as bad from the skier's perspective as it is looking from the stand, weirdly. 2.38 goes second. Jesper Pedersen of Norway, the current reigning Paralympic champion. Pedersen battling down these final turns. 45.27 the time of Kampschreur. Pedersen's going to be back. He's going to go into second, and he's 2.02 off the pace. But here are the results. Jeroen Kampschreur leads the way, 2 seconds in front of Jesper Pedersen. Third place is Suzuki Takeshi of Japan. Run 2, the final run of the Alpine program at Milano Cortina 2026. Suzuki Takeshi of Japan.
Suzuki carrying great speed. He's really great recovery there. He's really sending it down this run.
And he will lead and get himself on the podium. Jesper Pedersen of Norway, the reigning Paralympic slalom champion, the reigning world slalom champion. These are just ridiculously difficult conditions. He's out there somewhere. Here he comes, and he leads 1900ths of a second. Jeroen Kampschreur of the Netherlands. This man knows only one way of skiing, and that is all-out attack. Kampschreur into the final turns, 1:31.11. He's done it, 1.39 seconds. The Paralympic medalists in the men's slalom sitting. Gold for Jeroen Kampschreur of the Netherlands, silver for Jesper Pedersen of Norway, and bronze for Suzuki Takeshi of Japan.
I'm feeling great. I mean, what an ending. It's been such a roller coaster. 3 golds, 2 DNFs. Absolutely went for it in the first run, especially now, and I completed like a buffer of 2 seconds. So I had a little bit less stress for the second run, and yeah, I'm just so stoked. It's special for a country without mountains to be able to do this, and I have everything thanks to my team and my friends and my family. So I'm just really, really happy.
Hello and welcome inside the Milano Santa Giulia Arena. Up next, the penultimate game of the Para Ice Hockey Tournament, the battle for bronze. It is China versus Czechia. China trying to back up its bronze from 4 years ago in Beijing. Czechia has a little more experienced team, has played well in this tournament. They have never taken a medal at the Paralympic Winter Games. Here's Geyer Mikael Geyer centers it. Kuba scores! Czechia on the board. A minute 40 in. And it is Kubas, the veteran, the 5-time Paralympian, who scores the goal. Picked up by Zizlowski. Left-hand shot blocked. Rebound comes back. And they score right along the ice. And it's Captain Zelenka. It's 2-0 Czechia.
China probably doesn't know what hit them.
China comes again, and they score on the board. Tian Jintao, yes, his 8th goal of the tournament. That's who they wanted to get the puck to. And the puck is fired out to center ice. This might be a chance. Here comes a burst of speed. China, Swan, he scores! Wong Jingdong, 2-2 tie.
We have a game.
Out to center ice. China on the rush. Drop pass. Now over to Song. He shoots. Sedlacek, a huge save. Right, 4 years ago, Sedlacek was a skater. He was not even a goaltender for Czechia at the Beijing Games. This game is still deadlocked at 2-2 after 2 periods of play. Here's a chance for Shen. Works it in Tian. He scores! Seconds into the period. A face-off win for China. And Tian puts them ahead. 3-2. Let's see if they can manufacture a chance or two with under 2 minutes to go. Eventually finds Vasily. And he snaps it wide. Goaltender was out of position. 5 seconds to play, and 4 and 3, and China is going to take the bronze medal for the 2nd straight games. What a beautiful come from behind, thorough effort by the People's Republic of China, the bronze medalists at Milano Cortina. They take it 3-2, the final score.
Our team manager and our coach have always told us, and it's something we truly believe that until the final whistle goes, we never give up, whatever the scoreline. Whether it's 2-0, 3-0, or even 4-0, if there's still a minute left, even a single second, we'll keep fighting, giving absolutely everything.
我们这么多年的努力吧，跟我团队的配合吧，能坚持咬牙坚持下来，在落后2球的情况下，能追平甚至是反超，很开心。
Welcome to Tessero Cross-Country Skiing Stadium in Val di Fiemme. The rain and the snow is pouring down. There are 15 in the opening of the 6 events, which is the women's sitting. Away and racing, Kim Young-ji, Korea. 19 years old, silver in the biathlon sprint pursuit, silver in the cross-country 10K, silver in the sprint as well, gold medal in the parabiathlon individual. Oksana Masters, the red-hot favourite for this event in cross-country. She has 3 golds, 4 silvers, 2 bronze across the last 4 Paralympic Winter Games. Anja in 3rd position. The last checkpoint just under 10 seconds behind the front pair. Kim Young-ji currently 3.5 seconds ahead of Oksana Masters and 16 seconds ahead of Anja Vicker. Over halfway in the women's sitting. At the moment, Masters versus Kim for the gold medal. Kim's lead was 6.2 seconds. Right in the checkpoint, and it has grown and grown considerably. 9.6 seconds for the teenage star Kim Young-ji over the great Oksana Masters. What does she have left over the final 2 kilometers? Leader Kim Young-ji. The lead is now over 30 seconds. Will it be gold, will it be silver, or will it be bronze? First to finish is Masters, sets the standard, 59.34.5. Masters will have to wait. Anja Vicker in the medal hunt once again has moved into second position. Coming to the line, Kim Young-ji. Para cross country has a new superstar. Teenage dreams have come true in Milano Cortina. Kim Young-ji, gold medal winner of the 20-kilometer cross country. Her second gold in Milano Cortina. It's nearly always a medal for Anja Vicker, and in the 20-kilometer cross country in Milano Cortina, silver medal for Anja Vicker of Germany. 19 years old, first Paralympic Winter Games, 2 golds, 3 silvers. What an athlete.
Gold for Republic of Korea, Kim Young-ji. Silver for Germany, Anja Vicker. Bronze for the United States of America, Oksana Masters.
I'm so happy because I didn't know that I won gold medal today, because it's my first race in 20 kilometers and I'm so excited. It's like a dream, and I can't forget this moment.
The men's 20k interval start sitting para cross country.
Ivan Golubkov, 30 years old, from Komi, representing Russia. Gold in the 10-kilometer event in the cross country. So he is definitely someone to keep an eye on today.
Mao Zhongwu was a gold medal winner in Beijing in the middle distance, and should be to his liking. Mao Zhongwu, a big medal chance. Golubkov at the moment is sprinting through the 20 kilometers. Zheng Peng over the brow into the stadium. Currently in second place, the nearest rival to Golubkov.
Best of the rest at the moment.
A lead for Golubkov over second place of nearly a minute at 16.6 kilometers. Golubkov was 50 seconds clear of Mao Zhongwu. A minute and 10 of Zheng Peng. Romele has really increased his speed over 13 kilometers to 16 kilometers from 5th. He's now 0.2 of a second away from a bronze medal. Golubkov into the home straight, celebrating already. Golubkov nearly a minute clear in the 20-kilometer cross country, crosses a line for another gold medal. Ivan Golubkov, gold medal winner in the 10-kilometer cross country and gold medal winner over the 20 kilometers. Ivan Golubkov, Paralympic Winter Games champion again.
Oh, and there's a tumble. Mao Zhongwu goes down just as he'd gone past the checkpoint into second. That will give Romele an opening.
Home hero Giuseppe Romele in a medal position, currently in the bronze. It could well be more, but a medal for the home crowd to celebrate. Giuseppe Romele, a medal winner in Milano Cortina, currently in second. It's going to be silver or bronze for Giuseppe Romele at his home Paralympic Winter Games. Mao coming through into second place. It's going to be bronze for Romele. Mao with the silver, Golubkov with the gold. Gold for Russia, and Golubkov, pace and stamina. The men's 20-kilometer interval starts sitting. Gold for Russia Federation, Ivan Golubkov. Silver, China, Mao Zhongwu. And bronze for Italy, and Giuseppe Romele.
Большое, чувствую себя хорошо. Также хорошо начал первый метр старта и right from the gun. И смог 20-ку поехать в одном темпе. Я буду скучать по Италии. Мне очень нравится Италия. It's just so beautiful.
the women's 20-kilometre para cross country standing. 24 years old, Sydney Peterson, United States of America, gold medal winner over 10 kilometres. Can she double up with the gold in the 20-kilometre?
Number 117, the 15th and final competitor out of the traps, is Vilde Nielsen, 25 years old, representing Norway.
It's a very, very strong lineup.
Just 15 competitors, but real quality.
8-kilometre checkpoints gives us the indication that Sydney Peterson is 34 seconds ahead of Vilde Nielsen and Alexandra Kononova. Kononova closing up on Nielsen. The question would have been, is she closing also on Sydney Peterson? The answer is definitely not at the moment. Here's our leader. 50 seconds clear of Nielsen, growing all the time with every checkpoint. And the lead has grown for Nielsen over Kononova. 7.9 the gap. Kononova will be into the home straight shortly. Peterson continues out in front. 1 minute and 14, so the time has slightly come down for Peterson's lead. No problem in terms of the gold medal, but an indication of how quickly Kononova is going. Alexandra Kononova in towards the finish line. It's going to be a medal for Kononova. Bronze or silver. Nielsen still out on course. Kononova has done all that she can. Vilde Nielsen skiing towards a silver or a bronze. The gap was 0.4 of a second. Kononova's time 43.4 is going to be well underneath that time. 3.7 seconds clear of Kononova. Vilde Nielsen, silver medal winner. What a final couple of kilometres from Vilde Nielsen. But here comes Sydney Peterson. Sydney Peterson now on to the flats. 100 metres to go for Sydney Peterson. Another gold medal to back up the gold medal in the 10-kilometre cross country by well over a minute. Sydney Peterson is a gold medal winner over 20 kilometres. By 1 minute 13, Sydney Peterson, gold medal for the United States of America.
Gold for Sydney Peterson, United States of America. Silver for Vilde Nielsen, Norway. Bronze for Alexandra Kononova, Ukraine.
I'm in shock. I mean, I don't know how that happened. I just felt good racing and I just kept going.
Coming into this season, I tried to make some different changes. I started training with, a new team and some new coaches, and I started to just look at things a little bit differently. And I realized that it was really important to have to lean on, supportive people back home.
The men's standing competition, huge field sent away in 30-second intervals.
Huang Lingxin, 23 years old, from Yunnan province. His international debut, and of course, therefore, his Paralympic Winter Games debut as well.
Liu Xiaobin underway, 25 years old, silver medal winner in the sprint biathlon. A real talent in the long distance cross country. Outside chance of a medal.
Wang Chenyang is the man setting the pace. Gold 4 years ago when he was just 20 years old over the middle distance at cross country.
China 1-2-3 at the moment.
And the champion from Beijing, where is he going to sit in? And the answer is it's going to be behind the leading Chinese trio.
Wan Qiang leading Huang Lingxin with Liu Xiaobin in third position. The lead at the moment, a very comfortable 55 seconds. A gap of 30 seconds to Huang in second and Liu in third. And the gap between third and fourth, another 30 seconds. So at the moment, the men's 20-kilometre positions in the top 4 look rather comfortable. Large gaps between each position. 30 seconds in front of Alexander Gertlis for bronze, 30 seconds behind Huan Lingjin in second in the silver medal position.
Kawayoki, the champion from 4 years ago, dropping back.
Across the line goes Huang Lingjin. Silver medal position, followed by Liu Xiaobin, who moves into second. They will finish second and third. Supreme performance. Wang Shenyang, gold medal winner, and a gold, silver and bronze for China. In the men's 20-kilometer cross country, Wang Shenyang, the Paralympic Winter Games champion, Huang Lingjin, silver medal, and Liu Xiaobin, the bronze. 1, 2, 3 for China. Men's 20-kilometer interval start standing. So 1, 2, 3 for China. Gold, Wang Shenyang, silver, Huang Lingjin, and bronze, Liu Xiaobin.
我非常喜欢这个场地，也非常感谢主办方吧，举办米兰冬残奥会，让我有这么个机会来参加这个20公里的比赛，来展现我自己，来在这个赛场上激情的和对手对抗，享受比赛，拿下这块金牌。我觉得这个是既是蓄谋已久，也是意外之喜吧。我也没想到中国队能发挥这么好，能拿到三块奖牌。然后我对于我今天个人的表现算是90%的满意吧，中间有一点可能体能分配上的失误，但是无伤大雅，把这块金牌拿下了。
The women's 20-kilometer cross country starts vision impaired.
Anastasia Bachian, 24 years old from Perm. She came here to concentrate on cross country, and she has certainly done that. Gold in the sprint, gold over 10 kilometers. Can she make it a full house? It's her first Paralympic Winter Games. And the last person to get underway is Simona Bubeniskova, the 17-year-old from Nakod, representing Czechia. First Paralympic Games. She is definitely someone to watch today.
Anastasia Bachian. It's 20 kilometers. She's gone off like it's a sprint.
She is a very good and a very quick skier.
Anastasia Bachian. Very quick after 4 kilometers, leading by over 30 seconds. Bubeniskova just over 30 seconds behind. And that has grown now a minute behind the leader. This is again after only 6.6 kilometers.
Oh no, and a faller. Bachian, it's Bachian, the women's leader.
She is clear by over 2 minutes, so it's not going to affect her race. Even with the fall, Bachian has gone further and further clear, and a sizable gap to third as well.
Wang Yue, currently third here, not that far behind Bubeniskova.
Far away now from another gold medal. First Paralympic Winter Games for Anastasia Bachian, and it's gold laden. Gold in the sprints, gold in the 10-kilometer, and an imperious gold medal won over 20 kilometers in the cross country. 3 golds for Anastasia Bachian, wins the 20-kilometer cross country by a wide margin of over 2 minutes. Wang Yue, 4:59 behind Bachian. Wang Yue could not get close to Bachian. 2-1-3 on the left of your screen. Simona Bubeniskova coming through for a silver medal for Bubeniskova. 3 minutes 28 behind Bachian.
Gold for Russia. Anastasia Bachian and Sergei Siniak in her guide. Silver for Czechia. Simona Bubeniskova and David Strutek, her guide. And bronze for China. Wang Yue and her guide Chen Guoming.
I haven't quite recovered after the race yet, so I'm just trying to catch my breath. It wasn't easy. The conditions were tough, but our team did a great job. We worked together to pick the right skis, and that made all the difference.
The men's 20-kilometre interval start, vision impaired cross country.
Alexander Kazik, 29 years old, from Vinnytska in Ukraine. Very good at biathlon, never won a cross-country event.
Final athlete to go is Jake Adikov. 100% record in Milano Cortina. 3 gold medals for Adikov. 4 from 4. Kazik through the checkpoint. 1/10 of a second behind Adikov, so maintaining that very, very small margin between the pair.
Folkert is at the back of this particular pack, and he's battling for 3rd place with Anthony Chalençon. Adikov, the leader, to the left.
1 minute, Peter Walter. Over a minute now ahead of Chalençon, who is one of the quickest athletes in the last couple of kilometres, has moved clear of Folkert into 3rd place. Last lap is the cry to Jake Adikov. Just under 4 kilometres, many athletes are. Adikov takes a tumble. He won't make a difference in the overall contest in terms of time. Into the home straight for the American Jake Adikov. Gold medal in the sprint cross country. Gold as part of the mixed relay. In the cross-country 10 kilometres he dominated, and over 20 kilometres Jake Adikov is going to set a strong time. Gold medal position for Adikov. Is it 4 gold medals for Adikov? It's looking likely. Kazik through the 18.6 kilometre checkpoint, 24 seconds now behind, so he's made up another 4.5 seconds.
Anthony Chalençon, that's the big one, ahead of Leni Folkert by 8.2 seconds. Chalençon looks a shoe-in for the bronze.
And into the home straight, Alexander Kazik. The lead was 24 seconds for Adikov over Kazik. Kazik's tried his hardest. The time of Adikov has gone. It's going to be a silver for Alexander Kazik. He's got to within 7.2 seconds. Fantastic final 4 to 5 kilometres from Alexander Kazik. Gold for United States of America, Jake Adikov and guide Peter Walter. Silver medal for Ukraine, guide Serhii Kuchliavi, Alexander Kazik, and a bronze for France, guide Florian Michelon and Anthony Chalençon.
I feel good. I'm happy that it worked out. I'm relieved. I feel so much right now, and it's good. The performances that you watch early in the day just fire you up more to race fast. So seeing Oksana and Sydney and all of our other teammates race their hearts out today was, what we needed to succeed today.
Buongiorno and welcome at the Milano Cortina 2026 Paralympic Winter Games. The Americans, the clear favorites, looking for an unprecedented 5th straight gold medal.
Para Ice Hockey, Santa Giulia Arena. It's day 1.
The United States hitting the ice in defense of their Beijing title. What a masterclass by Team USA. There are the Canadians, 2006 Paralympic champions in Italy. And they scored! Really, really impressive.
The preliminary round ends.
Semi-final day of the Para Ice Hockey Tournament at Milano Cortina 2026. It's USA versus Czechia. It's Canada versus China.
Since we got here, the drive for 5, they're very close.
He scores! It's going to be Canada into the gold medal the gold medal game of the Para Ice Hockey Tournament at Milano Cortina 2026. USA versus Canada. Keep in mind, these two teams have met in the last 8 World Championship finals. They are the best two nations in this sport. USA, though, has been dominant on the Paralympic stage, winning 4 straight gold medals, 5 overall. USA goes on their second power play of the game. Here's Roybal. Pauls can't shoot it. Wallace can and scores! Our first goal in the gold medal game goes to USA's Jack Wallace on the power play. Here's McGregor's shot that went off the pipe. There's a bouncing ball into the net, and no, it stays out. It stays out, says referee Webinger. Canada still buzzing. Here's Hickey. He scores! We're tied in the gold medal game.
What an absolute incredible stop by Grip and Lamar, but they couldn't get the puck out, and Liam Hickey puts an absolute beauty in.
USA hasn't really shortened its bench yet. Canada is essentially playing 2 lines. Here's a chance for US. They score! It's Beasley, the 19-year-old, who scores a monster goal, and the Americans are back out front.
Great play, taking advantage of a mistake.
And it'll be pushed out to center ice. Here's a chance for Wallace. Wallace busting in, right side stick, and he scores with the left stick. A beautiful goal by the USA defenseman, Jack Wallace, and it's a 2-goal lead for the Americans. Pauls is going to keep it in. The USA captain slides it across for Wallace. He scores! Jack Wallace through the traffic, and it's 4-1.
Is that the hat trick, Rob?
It is indeed. Now USA is fully in the driver's seat here. Liam Hickey, nice move to get it in deep. He'll get it back again. He'll shoot. He'll score! It's not over yet. Canada's still fighting. Second goal of the game for Liam Hickey. Canada would have to score soon to make this interesting. Here's Farmer. Farmer flips it. Watson there. He thought it was behind him.
It's in! It's in!
They score! What a time for our first shorthanded goal of the tournament. Canada will yank the goaltender right now. And losing a stick, and Royval's going to score into an empty net. And it is all but over. 6-2, Brody Roybal. And for the 5th straight Paralympic Winter Games, it will be USA with the gold medal in para ice hockey. The drive for 5 is complete. An unbeaten tournament. USA finishes at 5-0. The most important one was the last one that they wanted to win, the gold medal game. They've done it for 5 games in a row. It's gold for the United States of America. It's silver for Canada. And it's bronze for the People's Republic of China.
I mean, definitely a lot of relief for sure. It's so much pressure builds up to it. And I think for me, this was like the most anxious I was for any gold medal game in my whole career. I'm just so happy for the guys. Like we earned it together. This group is great. I'm so happy for all of our families and friends that are here that they can enjoy this one tonight, just supporting us and can have some fun celebrating with us.
I mean, to be honest, we're devastated right now. A lot of us have trained our whole lives for this. We're still chasing that gold medal for the most part on this team, and to not being able to get it done right now again stinks pretty bad.
We're heartbroken right now, and it's kind of hard to really think of what just happened, but I just want to go spend time with them, enjoy every minute we can together, and move forward, and just believe that in the future things will be different for us.
Welcome to the Cortina Ice Stadium for the closing ceremony of the 2026 Paralympic Winter Games. We know already we'll be diving into the deep well of Italian history, culture and art, as well as appreciating this country's strong connection with the Paralympic spirit.
This is Dergen Tokmak, a solo performer from the Cirque du Soleil. He turns limitations into achievements and vulnerability into strength, incorporating crutches as a central part of his artistic expression.
This is now where two generations converge. Sophia Tansella embodying every child's dream.
This next section celebrates the teamwork and competitive spirit of the Paralympics. There are ropes in the forms of light intertwining and bodies joining together as if climbing towards the summit of the mountain.
The luminous ropes will now form the Italian flag, with the idea to give the stadium radiating a shared energy as the flag forms, creating a powerful sense of identity to proudly declare, we are Italy.
Ladies and gentlemen, the flag of Italy.
Signore e signori, accogliamo l'ingresso della bandiera italiana.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you are able, please stand for the Italian national anthem.
Fratelli d'Italia, l'Italia se ne sta dell'elmo di Scipio, se cinta la testa, dove la vittoria le porga la chiama e schiava di
There they are, the mascots, Tina and Milo, who've been everywhere during Milano Cortina 2026.
Canada coming out next. We've got Mark Iderson.
The People's Republic of China topping the medal table. Wang Meng took gold. Yang Jinqiao in the first ever mixed doubles wheelchair curling event. Japan, Ogawa Aki carries the flag. She's the wheelchair curler. And snowboarder, Kazuda Junta. What about Haiti? Ralph Etienne, the alpine skier, enjoying every moment with Haiti making its first appearance at the Paralympic Winter Games.
Norway going through. Ingrid Jutskas, wheelchair curling, and Justin Stoddard, also wheelchair curling. 8 medals for Norway, 15 athletes represented at these games.
21-year-old Audrey Pasquale from Madrid has had an amazing games. 2 gold, 1 silver and 1 bronze in alpine skiing sitting events.
Sweden, they sent 14 athletes and got 7 medals, 3 golds and 4 bronzes.
Italy, the home nation, carrying the flag is Emanuele Peratoner. 2 gold medals on home snow. What a games for the 39-year-old, and what a moment for Italy. A moment now to celebrate and thank the volunteers now on behalf of the athletes. They form a key part of any Olympic and Paralympic Games. Milano Cortina had 18,000 of them, and they were the operational heart of the Games. Their smiling faces were everywhere, from the airports to the venues. Logistical support for the athletes. They were respectful and fun, and so much behind-the-scenes work to help make the Games run smoothly. This is their moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the representatives of all volunteers of the Milano Cortina 2026 Paralympic Winter Games.
Volunteers representing all the volunteers represented with bouquets of flowers. It's a way of thanking them for all their efforts.
Milano Cortina 2026.
This next segment is called the Snow Crystal, and it's going to be performed by Formisanov, and he's the composer of the ceremony soundtrack. The cello is going to transport us from a mountain peak to the winter landscape of the Dolomites. A journey of both sight and sound.
This too shall pass, this too shall change. See the ice melting into water, winter turning to spring, the changing of the seasons.
Ending this heritage segment, we're invited to take away a visual postcard as a souvenir gift from Cortina. Designer Fabio Antonori has captured this charming moment for us.
The Paralympic flag with the agitos, the 3 curved elements in red, blue and green, the global emblem of the Paralympic movement, representing movement, energy and spirit.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Paralympic flag handover ceremony. The mayors hand the Paralympic flag to the IPC president, who entrusts it to the presidents of the regions who will host the next Paralympic Winter Games.
I sindaci consegnano la bandiera paralimpica al presidente del Comitato Paralimpico Internazionale, che le affida ai presidenti delle regioni ospitanti dei prossimi Giochi Paralimpici Invernali.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes representing the French delegation.
Signore e signori, per favore date il benvenuto agli atleti rappresentanti della delegazione francese.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you are able, please stand for the French national anthem.
Amour sacré de la patrie, conduit, soutient nos braves vengeurs. Liberté, liberté chérie. Combat avec tes défenseurs. Combat avec tes défenseurs. Sous nos drapeaux que la victoire accourt à tes mâles accents. Que tes ennemis expirants.
Tonight from Cortina, the embrace of our beloved country reaches out all the humanity. Long live the Olympic and Paralympic Games. Viva lo sport, viva l'Italia, viva Milano Cortina 2026. Grazie a tutti.
Paralympians, you rose above pressure, expectation, and global tension to keep the focus where it belongs, on you and your sport. Sadly, the time has come for me to declare the Milano Cortina 2026 Paralympic Winter Games closed. But I call upon Paralympic athletes from all over the world to meet again in the French Alps in 4 years' time, where once again Paralympic sport will transform the world. Grazie mille. Thank you very much. Muito obrigado.
This next segment is entitled The Mystery. It may look a little disorganised, but that is the intention.
Emerging indeed, mysteriously, from the fog with the property lighting. Another souvenir memory for us all to take from these games. A classic, a beautiful snow globe.
Smoke is beginning to clear in the snow globe, and what do we see? It's the iconic sights of Cortina and Milano all in one place, uniting the mountains and the city as one.
Sophia returns to the stage as well, drawn by the lights and the performers. Is it entering a dream? It's her dream.
The Paralympic flame has been extinguished, but the memory of these games will last forever.
La fiamma paralimpica si è spenta, ma il ricordo di questi giochi resterà nella memoria di tutti.